Hey everyone, Eezore here, and in this video I got some advice on getting the achievement Unstoppable in the game Zombie. Now for this achievement you do need to finish the game in survival mode. It's its own separate mode, and for that particular mode you have to go through the entire playthrough without dying once. If you die, you lose everything. You have to start all over again. Just like hardcore character with Diablo 3, just like Dead Space's 2 achievement Hardcore. If you die, you start over. Now, I will say this before I get into the tips. I would advise beating the game on both chicken and normal difficulties before attempting your survival one, just so you know where everything's going to be, where all the zombies are, and you have a really good game plan as to where you can run through. So I would recommend playing it through twice and then this being your third playthrough, just because you'll be really familiar with the game and it won't be all that bad. First thing I want to say is use melee for single zombies. Always play it safe, always kind of keep them at range, but the biggest thing is just use the melee, the cricket bat, for simple one zombie encounters. Even if there's two zombies, you can kind of juggle the two of them once you feel comfortable, but you definitely want to make sure that you're saving as much ammo as you can for scary fights or when you have range on the zombies and you can comfortably kill them. Second thing I'm going to recommend, don't be a hero. If you see more than you're comfortable with handling coming your way, like 4 or 5 zombies, run away. Don't worry about it. You can always end up getting a higher ground. You can sometimes even run back 2 or 3 zones, so to speak, and the zombies will kind of glitch out where one will follow you but the rest won't. I had that happen once or twice. It was kind of nice. Slow and steady through the whole one. This will be your longest playthrough. It'll be really annoying because you know where you're going and you know what you're doing, but you don't want to take any chances. On that note, next tip, heal. Heal, 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 heal. If you get hit, heal. Always be around 75% or full life. You never want to take chances. Cannot stress it enough. So it's really bad when all of a sudden you get grabbed by a zombie, you're at 1 bite away, and as you're going to heal, because you have a healing pack in your pack, you get grabbed by another zombie you didn't see. That happened to me, so just be very careful. Always have full health. Always know what's going around, know your surroundings. Use the prepper vision as much as possible. Next thing here, level up the handgun. No matter what, the handgun is probably one of the best guns in the game, simply because the first one you start off with, and it's one of the only guns that you can actually use in the Circus, so it just makes sense to level it up before that point. They do take a couple of extra hits in survival mode, so just make sure you weaken them a little bit before you end up trying to kill them with the handgun. I usually do 2 or 3 hits with the melee, and then I hit them with the head with a pistol. Usually 2 shots will do it, so just be careful with that. Be very mindful of your ammo. As for secondary weapons or other ones to bring with, I'd recommend the shotgun just for the potential to clear stuff, and possibly a sniper rifle just so you have that range. Whenever you're able to take out 2 or 3 zombies from range, I would suggest doing that. Otherwise, try doing like exploding the zombies or using barrels or anything you can do that kind of help kill them. That's your main thing. I'm not saying kill every zombie, but I'm saying kill all of them you see. It just take it slow. Can't stress that enough. Alright, my final one and biggest thing to say about the survival mode playthrough, plan your route on what you're doing when you hit the Circus. You know what I'm talking about, the trap at the church. That is the hardest part by far, because you have no weapons, no items, no nothing. You get the handgun and some ammo, but all you fight are zombies with explosives or with helmets on. So make sure you plan what you're going to be doing before you hit that point. I ended up dying at that point, and that's where I had to stop and start again, and it is very, very frustrating when you know what you're doing, you know what's going on, and all of a sudden you get grabbed by an explosive zombie and you accidentally shoot him and you're dead. It's so bad. You have to make sure you plan it out. The worst part is that first part. Once you unlock the bus and the mines, you can kind of run around enough and have enough things to do that you'll be fine, but until that point you really have to play it safe and just be very careful. Like I said, as long as you plan this entire mode and are very careful throughout the whole thing, take your time, you won't have too much trouble with it, besides the Circus part, which is it's the worst part in my eyes. Now you might be tempted, there's a couple of ways to get around the whole dying and it's saving to the servers that you died and you have to start over. I'd never do that route just because there's too much that could go wrong with it and I don't like risking it, but if you're comfortable with it, check out a couple of different ways to do that. There are different save states you can do, and if you're offline or online and stuff like that, it's a little complicated and I don't like putzing with it. I just go, hey, I'm going to do it legit. So if that's your forte, I'd recommend checking some of those sites out. Other than that, I hope this video helps. I really hope that it doesn't go too bad and you don't die in the circus like I did. It's annoying, but it's ultimately not too bad. So just take your time and you'll be fine. Plan out, plan ahead, plan often. Just like the prepper says, minus the fact that he's crazy. Thank you all for watching. If you found the video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. If you like other video game related content, that's kind of what I do, so consider subscribing. I've been Eezore, and until next time, keep your story going.